Hello, Ashima. This video is for Thursday, May 21st. Today we're going to be doing lesson 131, analyzing patterns. Today we're going to be able to analyze patterns from given rules. So fact number one, we can analyze patterns from rules by examining whether the lines intersect or cross. So sometimes they intersect close to the axis, sometimes they intersect later. If they are parallel, they will never intersect, but if they are not parallel, they will eventually intersect. And comparing and contrasting the values of the coordinates. So if you look at the values, noticing whether they're getting bigger, they're getting smaller, whether they're increasing by the same amount, or whether they're increasing by a bigger amount. So I'm going to show you a model, example A. So we're going to graph two lines described by the addition rules on the coordinate plane, and then we're going to compare and contrast them. So if you think about the first one that I've done here, which is y equals x plus 2, I'm going to take these green dots and I'm going to use my coordinates. So over 1, up 3. So if x is 1, we're going to add 2, and that's how I know that y is 3. Then we're going to do over 5, add 2. That makes the y coordinate 7. Over 10, up 12, and over 15, up 17. And I'm just making sure I put it at the right spot. And remember, you need to add 2 every time. So no matter what x is, y is always going to be 2 more than that. So I'm going to put the line through it. And there's my first line. Then for the next one, line M, we're going to do y is 5 more than x. So it's going to increase by 5 instead of just increasing by 2. Notice that these are both addition patterns. So my first set of coordinates is over 0, up 5, over 5, up 10, over 10, up 15, and over 15, up 20. And then we're going to take our line and put it through. Now, if you notice, these two lines never intersect. They are parallel. The reason that happens is because they are both addition rules. So because they're increasing by the same amount every time, they're surprisingly never going to intersect. Let's take a look at this one, which is different though. This has two lines described with multiplication rules that we're going to graph on the coordinate plane. So multiplication is going to look a lot different than addition because multiplication is going to increase a lot more than addition does, or a lot more quickly. So let's start with the first rule, which is y equals 2x. So the first set of coordinates is 1, 2. Then we go to 2, 4. Then we go to over 3, up 6. And over 4, up 8. So I'm going to put my line through it. Sorry, it's this one. Okay, so it's like increasing, but not crazy amount. I think that's the right line. Make sure that's not the wrong line. No, it's not that line. Sorry, my fault. Put this line back. Okay, then we're going to do this line. Y is 3 times x, so y equals 3x. So over 1, up 3 is our first one. Over 2, up 6 is our second one. Over 3, up 9. And over 4, up 12. And I know that these are kind of like scrunched together, but when you look at these two lines, you'll see that they're increasing at a much faster rate than the addition ones did. First of all, these two lines do intersect. Second of all, they're increasing at a much faster pace. They're steeper than the lines in the first one. So being careful today to make sure that you are following the coordinates and that you're plotting the correct line with the correct points, and thinking about whether or not the lines intersect or cross, and if those coordinates are increasing by a lot or a little. So that's really the focus of today's lesson.